It worked really well, guys. It's behind the cap mount right there. Okay, so that's how it looks now, and I'll show you the end result. And I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna show you now what I did here. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. And I went ahead and installed the amps. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna continue working on the OBS. We're gonna be we're getting closer and closer to get that sound system installed. But before we even start thinking about installing any of the components, there's a few things I gotta do before that. The next thing in the list is gonna be drilling a couple of holes on the floor, on the cab floor, to secure the amp racks on both sides, on the passenger and driver side. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. Right here, I have a hump right here, from here to here, and then a small one right here. So I will be drilling a couple holes, and I will be putting in nutserts. I didn't have the tool or nutserts when I welded on these two nuts here as anchor points for the center console. Now I invested on one of those tools. I just got it yesterday. I'm gonna show you, after I explain to you what we're doing here, I'm gonna show you what I bought. This is, I bought it from Amazon. It's not fancy, but hopefully it will get the job done. All right, anyway, so we're gonna drill a couple of holes. We're gonna be putting in the nutserts in there, 3 here, 3 there, and the next thing after that, I'm gonna run my power and ground wires. I'm gonna run my power from the engine bay underneath, right next to the frame, and it will come through those holes right there. This was for 4 gauge wiring. I'm gonna have to make those bigger. One is for ground, the other one is going to be for power. I need to do that before I install the carpet. I believe that's what's left to do before I install the carpet. The holes, the wire, the power and ground, and I believe we're going to be ready for the carpet. All right, so let me show you the nutsert tool I bought. Is this tool here. Let me see. I haven't used this tool. I haven't even tried it. This is going to be my first time using a tool like this. It came with all these nutserts, different sizes. I'm going to be using the quarter 20, and I also ordered a couple of boxes of screws, different lengths. Okay. One is 3/4, the other 1 1/4 inch length. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to be using, but yeah, I have a nutsert tool now. I figured I better have it and not need it than needing it and not having it, something like that. Anyway, so let's get to work. Let's go ahead and start drilling those holes. I'm going to go ahead and drill out the first hole. I'm not going to remove any of this material. I don't think it's necessary. I'm going to try it out on the first one here. I already looked underneath the cab, and there is nothing underneath these humps here. So I'm safe to drill. So let's give it a shot. Let's see how it looks, and let's see if it works. Most importantly, I think I'm going to go right here. I don't want to go too big, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go a little more. Okay. Remember, I'm using my step bit for this. Still not going all the way in, so let's give it. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, that's done. That's done right there. I already have the right size installed on here. It's got to be opened all the way. I'm going to insert it. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. This is the first time doing this thing. So, let's go. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that worked. It worked really well, guys. I have my screw right here. My screw. And look at that, guys. I have one tie down point right there. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Cool. Let me get another nutsert. All right. Come on. All right, let's do the next one. I'm gonna do it about right. I'm gonna do it about right here. Perfect. Let's do that again. Same way I did it before. Seemed like it worked really well. So it's all the way open. I'm gonna go in. Let's see. Okay. And that's it, guys. This is super easy. I had no idea it was this easy. Nice. Let's do the last one over here, guys. Okay. Wow. That's simple, guys. And it looks really nice. Look at that. A lot easier than welding a couple of nuts on there like I did over here. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna move on to running the power and ground wires on this side. All right, so let me take care of the other side. All right, guys, I went ahead and made these holes bigger. They were for 4-gauge wire. Now they are gonna be accepting 0-gauge. I have a piece here just to make sure that's gonna work. I installed the grommets already, so this is gonna work something like this. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. This is gonna be, one of them is gonna be for positive and the negative. The negative is gonna go straight to the frame. The positive is gonna go straight to the bottom, right next to the frame, all the way to the battery in the engine compartment there in the engine bay. Okay, this piece of wire is just to show you that what I'm gonna do. All right, and I have on the table the kit I decided to go with. For this one here, for the OBS, I decided to go with CT Sounds 0-gauge. All right, so I have here the 0-gauge, and it says it's the 0-gauge 100% oxygen free copper. So it's OFC, 100% OFC, and the size looks really good. So this is the kit I decided to go with. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this loom here. I'll think about that. This is for the ground. I have the ground here. This is the ground, and obviously this is for the power. I have a fuse holder and all the hardware here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep up the positive wire. Like I said, not sure if I'm using that or my expandable sleeve I've been using. Most likely I'm going to use that stuff, the one I have, not these, the expandable sleeve. All right, I'm going to put you guys on the tripod. I'm going to go ahead and get the wires ready, and I'm going to jack up the truck because obviously I don't fit down there, so I can tuck it against the frame. But yeah, I'm gonna show you once I'm done putting everything, running both of those wires. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I already installed the 0-gauge positive wire. It's right here. I went behind all this, behind all that, all the way close to the firewall. And then I went under that right there, keeping it away from the manifold. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can show you how I ran it, how I installed it underneath the truck. Let's see. All right, let me shut the door. Hold on, just give me 1 second. All right, so I'm not sure if you can see it. You probably can't even see it, but it's behind the cab mount. It's behind the cab mount right there. And now you can see it right here. I drilled holes right there, and I zip tied it all the way down to that point right there. Okay, let me move down a little bit. All right. So I zip tied it all the way to here. These are my underglow lights, which are these right here. Anyway, this is the positive wire, and then that's my negative right there. Okay, and then they went, let's see if I can show you how they went in. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, so that's that. They are about, the positive is about 5-6 inches away from the exhaust, so that should be fine. Now let me show you inside the cab. It's right here. Both of them are here. This is the positive, negative. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna have my fuse blocks right here, my distribution blocks right here in this area. And then from here, once I install the distribution block here, that's gonna go attached to that. That's gonna go attached to that. And we should take care of all the positives and negatives for the rest of the equipment. Cool. Now, the next thing I'm gonna work on right now is this right here, guys. See this right here behind the door handle? This is faded. This is, I don't know. I want to paint that black. So that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I don't think I can take these off. I'm sure I can, but seems like it's gonna be too much of a pain in the butt to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape it up, scuff it up, and paint them. I'm gonna paint this one and the driver's side. Cool. So let's get going on this. Alright guys, I'm going to use one of these long screws to keep the handle away from this panel here, like this. I'm going to put it against the corner, and there you have it. That's going to work. It's going to work just enough to tape it up. I'm going to use this tape. Remember, I could remove all this, but it's got rivets from the factory. I have a rivet gun, but I don't think I need to go through all that trouble just to paint this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna do this. Remember, all I care about is inside of this right here. Anything else outside is going to be covered with the door panel, so I really don't care about that. Let me do this right like this. Okay, just like that. Now this one here is going to be a bit more tricky, but I think I can do it. go. Okay, now there's a piece down here on the bottom. It shows the red when it's up, so I'm gonna try to tape that up. Of course, I don't want to get it. I don't want to get paint all over that. Let me see if I can do this. There you go. There. Now that is covered. You gotta be patient, guys. When you do this, you want it done right. This is a hard way. The easy way would be removing all this, but I don't feel like doing that. Or should I call it the lazy way? I don't know. Anyway, if it works, right? Okay. So that's that right there, guys. This one's done. It's been taped up. Now I have to protect this. I'm gonna do it right here. And just like that, guys, now it's ready for the adhesion promoter, followed by black paint. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, I'm gonna use glass cleaner first. Okay, that's done. Adhesion promoter. Okay. We're gonna let that sit for 5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, guys, the adhesion promoter, it's already dry. Now it's time to give it a light coat with black paint. All right, we're gonna wait 5 minutes. We're gonna give it the second coat. Doesn't take much. And that's it. All right, guys, so this is the before. Just like I'm saying, this is like faded, burnt, old plastic. Okay, so that's how it looks now, and I'll show you the end result once I'm done painting this one and the other one. The other one is curing now, but once I'm done with this one, I'll show you. Check this out, guys. Looks a lot better than before, that's for sure. Nice. That thing was bothering me, but now it's looking good. Same thing with the other side. I already removed it, removed all the tape, and it looks really nice. Cool. All right, guys, moving on to the next thing, which is cutting a couple of templates. That's gonna be for the amp racks. I'm gonna cut them off of cardboard first, and then I will be transferring that piece of cardboard to my 1/4" ABS sheet. That way I know for sure that that's gonna fit. And the main reason why I'm doing this is because I need to know where my nutsert locations are gonna be on the floor. If I don't do that, I will be having problems after I put the carpet. Obviously, if I put the carpet now and I don't have a location where the nutserts are, then I'm gonna be looking for the nutserts, and that's gonna create a problem. And what I'm gonna do is I will be taking a measurement of this area here and the driver's side. I will be transferring the measurements to a piece of cardboard, well, a bigger piece of cardboard. This is just gonna be for my measurements. I will be transferring that to a larger piece of cardboard. Once I know for a fact that that cardboard is gonna work for this area, or what I need to do, then I will be transferring that template to my material. All right, so let's get measuring. All right, guys, after a couple of hours of measuring, cutting, taping, cutting cardboard again, I think I'm done with the templates, and I like the way they look. I'm gonna show you what I came up with, and I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna show you now what I did here. So this is going to be the passenger side. And as you can see, these are the holes for the nut certs here. Then this one here, as you can see on the front of the template here, this piece, it doesn't just go straight out. I decided to make a little angle downwards, so it's coming out this way and then it goes down, and this is like a little channel. I'm gonna hide my RCAs and my remote, my base remote here. The base amp is gonna go here. And then coming back to the back part over here, this is gonna be one piece. I'm gonna be using my heat gun to shape this piece to the size I need and the angle I need. Now back here, this little table here, or little piece, this is gonna be for my distribution blocks, for my ground and my power. This is the power. It's gonna go something like that, and same thing with the ground. Not sure exactly how I'm gonna install those or organize those, but I'll get to that later. All these wires are either positives or negatives. Same thing. They're gonna go either from this side, I don't know yet, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I just wanted to show you guys the template. All right, so this is the passenger side base amp. This one here in the middle is going to be for my epicenter. Same thing. I used 2 nut certs, and this is going to be the rack for that epicenter. That's going to be right there. Now let's take a look at the other side, the driver's side. It's basically the same as the passenger. As you can see, this right here, it goes downwards, and that's hiding all my RCAs. 8 channels here. I'm gonna have 2 amps, 1 amp for the tweeters and the other amp for my mids. All the speaker leads are here. Again, that little piece right there, table or whatever you want to call that, that's going to be for my distribution blocks, for my ground, and my negative and positives for the amps here. I have them right here. That's it, guys. Same thing. Those are my screws for my nut certs. So far so good. Remember, it's a little bit off the ground like that because the carpet, it's about that thick. So I'm taking in consideration that the carpet thickness right now. I didn't want to build it all the way touching the floor, because that's gonna throw me off. With the holes are not gonna line up then. So that's gonna give me a little wiggle room right there. Same thing here. As you can see, there's a gap underneath. There's a gap underneath. And same thing on this side. The carpet is about that thick. Hopefully this is all this is gonna work. Hopefully I don't have to make any changes, because I like the way it looks, and everything is gonna fit under the seat. Now back here, between the wall here and this, it's only about 4 or 5 inches on both sides, but I'm not too worried. I'm not worried about the subwoofer box, because I'm going to build one of a kind subwoofer box for this. You're gonna be surprised on the subwoofer box I'm thinking for this. It's gonna be different. I haven't built one like that ever. Different, and I think it's gonna look good, and hopefully it will sound good as well. But yeah, just like I said, we're gonna worry about the box later, as soon as I'm done with everything else. Once we install all the components, the carpet, all the trim, Then we're gonna focus on the subwoofer. We're gonna work on that after this. For now, I'm just going to transfer these pieces to, I'm gonna transfer all these pieces to my 1/4 inch ABS sheet. All right, that's the next thing in the process. So let's move on to that. All right guys, I'm ready to start transferring those patterns, the templates, to the ABS, to the 1/4 inch ABS sheet. I have it right here on the table. I'm gonna go ahead and get those patterns, put them on the table, put them on top of the sheet. We're gonna trace them, cut them out, and then we're gonna start bending those. I have my heat gun ready. I have all the tools right here, as you can see. I have all the tools I'm gonna need, the templates right there. And this is the 1/4 inch ABS I'm gonna use. On one side it's got a smooth finish, and then on the other side it's got like a rough texture finish. Let me see if I can show you that right now. Yeah, see that? I think I'm gonna use this side over here. I like this finish better than the smooth. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is, oh, this thing is stuck. Yep, that thing is stuck on the bottom there. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those templates, lay them down right here, trace them out, cut them, and then once I'm ready to start folding those or bending those to shape, I will bring you out here so you can see how I'm gonna do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get busy. All right guys, I already cut the pieces. They're ready to go. I'm gonna start bending them now. This is gonna take a few tries, I'm sure. I don't wanna go too crazy, or I don't wanna bend it too far, because then that's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna go little by little. I'm gonna go take it back and forth and test it in the truck until I get the shape I need. For now, I'm just going to get my heat gun, start working this piece out. Better put my glove on. It's getting a little hot. Okay, it's going down now. right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna stop it right there. Just to, I don't wanna go too far. I'm just gonna test it. I'm gonna go ahead and bend the other piece right here. I'm gonna bend this one here. I'm gonna take the piece to the truck. I'm gonna test it out, and hopefully it would be where I need it. If not, I'm gonna have to come back and make a little adjustment. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will bring you guys out here when this piece is ready to go. All right, guys, this is gonna be the driver's side piece. This is the first amp rack, and it's done, 100% finished. And as you can see, it came out really nice. A lot of bends. This one here is like a 45 almost. These are gonna be my holes for my RCA jacks, my tie down points, all my speaker leads, and yeah, I mean, it's looking really cool, just as I was imagining this piece to be. I gotta do the same thing to this one here. Doesn't look like nothing right now, but that one's gonna end up, that piece is gonna look just like that. Cool. All right, guys, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna bend the other one, and once I am ready to install the carpet, I'm gonna bring you guys back out here. After this, carpet is next, and then we can install the we can get the amp racks installed, so you can see how this thing is coming together. All right, so let's continue. Let's finish this. All right, guys, I am ready to install the carpet back in the truck. I think I ran all the wires. I already checked, double checked, triple checked, and I think I have all the wires I need installed, because once I put the carpet in there, it's gonna be really difficult to run new wires. I'm not sure if I can do that without removing the carpet again. That's why I took me a little bit of time to double check that I didn't miss any of the wires. I think I got them all. Now it's time to install the carpet. Everything in here is ready to go. I already located all the wires to the area where they're gonna be, where they need to come out through the carpet. Yeah, so let's hope that I didn't forget anything. Let's get the carpet in here. All right, guys, check this out. The carpet, it's in, and I went ahead and installed the amp racks, and the fitment is amazing. They look really cool. Of course, this is one of a kind, and this is what I had in mind, and it worked out. Seems like it's gonna fit just how I imagined it would. You can see all the holes in the front. Those are for the RCAs. That's for all the leads, for the speakers, epicenter, and my bass amp on this side. I have my RCAs and my remote. Everything looks really nice, guys. So far, so good. I was able to install the kick panels, but that's about all. I couldn't do anything else because the headliner needs to go in first before any of the trim. we're gonna work on that next, so we can finish the interior. This is just an update so I can show you the fitment and how this is looking, guys. Not bad at all. And those, I love the way these bolts look. They're almost flush. Look at that. Cool. Remember, guys, there is very limited space underneath the seat on these OBS, and I think I utilize every square inch of that space. Now, with that said, guys, this is going to be the end of this video. If you guys have any questions, if you guys need to know anything about the install, where I'm at so far, or if I can help you in any way, please let me know. Put it down in the comment section below. All the parts I've been using, I'm going to add a link to those parts. Everything's coming from Amazon. What else? Am I missing something? Nope. That's gonna be it. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that so far. Yeah, stay tuned, because we're gonna be working. We're gonna keep working on the truck. We're getting closer and closer. All right, until the next one, see you guys. Peace.